What is the net? Okay, I think the gross is pretty relatively easy to understand. When you talk about and again, people talk about net, they talk about pass-throughs, they talk about different terms. What are we talking about? In a commercial situation, you're going to pretty much have base rent, you're going to have your real property insurance, or insurance for real property taxes, and what we call, I mentioned it before, CAM, common area maintenance. So for example, if I have a department store, I'm in a mall, I have the responsibility of the four corners of my space. I don't own the concourse. I don't own where people are walking to come in and out of my store, in and out of the mall, where they park. Those are common areas, and someone has to maintain them, which is the landlord. So you have these various expenses. So this is what it primarily means. You may find differing opinions or people state it differently. Single net is when the tenant pays the rent and the property taxes. Double net is when they pay the rent, the property taxes, and their portion of the insurance. Triple net is when they pay the rent and all three. And again, it could be in a proportionate share. So, and I'm being very simplistic. If you have 10 spaces, if you have a shopping center with 10 spaces, each one of them will pay 10% of the property taxes. The reason is because this is the way the landlord has set it up. So the landlord sits back, collects the money, and they then pay the charges. It's very, very important you understand this terminology, because this terminology will wind up being very, very critical of how you not only negotiate but draft. But it's very, very important, because you don't want to get to the lease signing and have to explain to your client, by the way, the lease says you're paying the base rent plus this. Well, wait a minute, I didn't know I'm paying that. Now it's going to throw my budget off. I'm not signing the lease. You don't want that.